I'm Sacha Burchgart. I run a small financial planning practice in Alexandria in Sydney, Burcheart Proprietary Limited. Absolutely, you can find anything on Dr. Google, especially medically as well. Whether it's the right advice for you and it's tailored towards you is another question. So whilst I highly believe in educating yourself, I believe that you should always get a second opinion just to make sure you've actually considered what are the what ifs, what are the pros of the strategy, what are the cons of the strategy, and what the likely outcome of that strategy that you've chosen is going to be. And a good advisor should be able to plot that out and show you what it looks like. Absolutely not. Everybody has been dealt a different hand at life. Some have high income earning jobs, some have sick family members, some have not been able to work for a couple of years. Everybody is in an absolutely different situation, from income levels to and their financial objectives are completely different as well. So I like travelling. That's what I like to do with our savings. Obviously I like to repay my debt as well. Other people might not like to travel, so you can never compare yourself against the next person because they're completely in a different situation. I always believe you should go with your gut. If your gut tells you there's something not right, it's generally right. But you should always read testimonials. They should be a part of an institution or a membership group. They should be licensed, and you can read in their financial services guide what advice they're actually allowed to provide you. So there's all the checks and measures as a consumer you can do to make sure you've got a trusted advisor. But it's really about personality. You've got to be able to share your inner secrets with this person. They get to know your family life, they get to know your medical history, they get to know absolutely everything about you, so you really want to feel comfortable about the person you're sharing that information with. We would look at the family unit as a whole, so we would ensure that if she's going back into the workforce, ensuring that she now has the right insurances in place to make sure her income is protected. Obviously, if she's going back into the workforce, their surplus income from a month to month is going to change, or their spending habits could potentially change. They could reduce, they could increase, depending on school fees. So a whole holistic review of their situation is vital to make sure they're on track for what because goals and objectives change over time. If they have planning on having 2 kids but end up having 3 or 4, that's obviously going to have a big impact on their financial future. So it's making sure you're staying up to date along the way to ensure you're on track to meet your goals. And then superannuation, it's making sure that we can catch up on super for those years that you potentially weren't actually working in the workforce.